Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy 13 Free Lightning Returns, where we're on, of course, a massive side quest session. We've done a loop of the town nearly now. We've got ourselves a fair few quests. We've seen one that we couldn't get involving a cat, so I'm a bit worried about that. But still, what else is going on around town?
What happened here?
A girl was kidnapped from the area. The Order has been summoned to investigate, and the whole thing is causing quite a commotion.
A girl? Does her name happen to be Louise?
Yes. Do you know her?
Yes. Who took her?
That bunch of heretics. You know, that rowdy group that was recently causing all the trouble in town. They must have drugged her. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
The children of Etro are still up to their games, I see. Where could they take her where no one would find her? Perhaps their hideout in the Inner Warren.
The Order seems to think that's the case, but no one knows when, or even if they'll take action.
Why not? Her life is at stake.
Everyone around here knows Louise. I don't know if you're aware of this, but she has a reputation for being the girl who cries wolf. Everyone's worried that this may just be another prank. This whole thing could be staged.
It seems Louise has gotten herself into real trouble this time. People witnessed her being snatched up by the heretics.
Maybe what started out as a prank got out of hand. But we can't disregard the small chance that this could all be a trick of hers. What do you think?
Maybe that's why she was made their target. Even if she disappeared, they knew everyone would just think it's Louise being Louise.
The Order has closed the investigation. That's the end of that. But if she really was taken by the children of Etro, it's not going to end well for her.
Yeah. We all know how it'll play out if we don't find her soon. Let's head to the Warren and see if we can save her before it's too late.
Well, you say that, but we can't enter the Warren at this point in time. There's no way in at all. So with that said, I'll pick up some nice goodies here from the crates. And we've done a loop. Thankfully for that cutscene, we actually saw ourselves a little bit extra there, of course. I'm quite happy about that. Very happy indeed. That clock up there, but still, let's head onwards and outwards, and we could buy ourselves
Step right up.
a new weapon with all the cash we've got, however. Or a new shield if we want as well. So we've got the Hesperides, the Dame Dulach. This is how the pronunciation, which has 5,000 HP, 50 guard defense. Now this one I'm thinking is actually quite good. Not only is it 1600 HP, but it does nice guard defense as well. Now the question is, could we get both? No, we are short by not that much really. If we got anything to sell to give up for that, I mean, we must have picked up a fair few medals around town, but nowhere near enough it seems if I had to add up off my head quickly. So we are about 4,000 short, is it? It does seem that indeed, but we might need money for other things, so we'll leave this for now.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I don't know what to buy, weapon or shield, but hopefully, with what I know now...
I'm collecting donations on behalf of the Order. We ask that every true believer gives 300 gil to God.
Well, the money's going up now.
Bless you. May the Savior free your soul.
I'm sure he will, but we're just going around to find ourselves the last clocks, which should be over here. And that's what we know, thanks to the power of editing. I'm being followed by a ton of cats at this point in time, aren't I? That's not exactly fun for me. Why are you trying to run away, sir? Guilty conscience or something? But still, if I'm right in saying there was one over here, which brings us up to 12, and I saw yes indeed, a purple sparkle up here. So with our loop of the town done, we finally collected all the clocks. Now what do we do though? Let's hand this one in first and foremost.
The clocks are all ticking happily away. I hope you can relax now.
Thank you. If I had failed to inspect the clocks and they had stopped, I don't know what I would have done. I would have felt responsible for the world coming to an end. I wouldn't have been able to keep living, not with that kind of guilt on my shoulders.
I'm glad I could put your mind at ease, but remember, the end is still coming, you know. A lot sooner than you think.
That's encouraging.
What can I say? It's inevitable.
Yes, I do know that. But that's the reason why I care for the clock so much. I don't want to wait for the Savior to come and do all the work.
Why is that? You don't trust her?
No, it's not that. When the world ends, I want to be absolutely sure. I want to be 100% certain that I finished the task that I was meant to do.
No regrets, is that it? No feeling you left your job unfinished?
Yes, that's exactly right. No regrets. Even if the Savior doesn't show up to save the whole of mankind, I can face the end with pride.
Well, the Saviour's here to save you. That's for sure. I'll take my rewards. Pretty nice ones with the magic.
Needs to be saved by God. Maybe completing your duty is the way to salvation.
Well, with that said, have we got any canvas quests that we've managed to complete in the meantime? Global What's Left Behind. The Violet Amulet we have done. We more picked up quests than completed them, that's for sure, but still, let's check our quest log for now, after a loop of Luxerion. Phew, this is really side questy, isn't it? Right, we got the Avid Reader. Randolph smilingly tells Lightning that there is nothing of interest in his lost journal, so she didn't need to read it if she does find it. According to Randolph, the book may have ended up in a second-hand shop run by a woman named Midka. So we know where to go for that one, roughly. We got Buried Passion here. We've got to talk to him again. Maybe on different days, I don't know. The Girl Who Cried Wolf is now lost in the Warren. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get there for now. Voices from the Grave. I'm a bit clueless on how to proceed. We've talked to people, but there have been no ghosts or anything like that. Well, there was someone who said there was someone around looking at crime scene. Maybe they only appear at night, as it said early on. Well, that said, shall we get moving? Let's get going. I don't know what's faster, to teleport from here or just use chronostasis to make up the time. Well, the train just left, which is annoying.
This is where you can purchase your tickets.
Let's get over to Yusnaan and hope to get things done. With a very nasty picture of a certain snowman. I just want to get as many side quests done as possible at this point in time so we can move on and not, like, miss them or any that you have to complete on the same day. I think the Louise one we do after all. Well, that's what was said by you guys. So let's get searching around. Maybe use some EP for some chronostasis rather than use EP for that chest up there, which is 6. I don't really care much about what's inside. I want to get things done. So where should we head off to first? You never know where we're going to find quests at this rate. Or what time we might find quests, or where we might find them right here.
You look really upset.
Yeah, bet you can't guess why.
Don't tell me. You were dumped.
No. I mean, yeah, I guess so, pretty much. We were supposed to go on a date. It was set. I made us a reservation at the Banquet of the Lord. Do you know how hard that was to get?
Being stood up is never fun.
Yeah. Now I've got to cancel it. I can't go alone. Unless, that is, you want to go? Then it wouldn't be a total waste, would it?
Wow, how could I say no?
I know. I'm not good at talking to women. I just wanted to sit and watch the fireworks together. My girl looking gorgeous in her best dress, the colorful lights reflected in her eyes.
Okay, the date. Lennet is counting on you to show up at the Banquet of the Lord, put on Midnight Mauve, and go to the restaurant between 7 PM and 11 PM. Join him for the fireworks show, and he might thank you with a free meal.
Did you just get asked out on a date? You're not really going, are you?
He wasn't serious.
Are you sure? He might end up in the Banquet of the Lord at a table for 2, waiting for you to show up.
That's really his problem, not mine. I'm not obligated to keep him company.
Well, still, we're obligated to look for more side quests, and I want to save a soul. I'm going to keep him company if I can. So 7 PM, I've got a date. I've got a date indeed. What are you doing, mysterious guess man? Who I can't talk to because you're talking about this. Okay, there's a little Chocobo chick. That's nice to know, I'm sure. Nothing else is going on, though. It seems I can examine these to set off fireworks if I want. Right then, let's keep heading along, though I guess you don't have anything for me, madame. Which way to go first? Which way to go? That's a question in itself. Well, we want to hand in some quests after all. Oh, we've got the diviners to deal with, and there's another Chocobo chick. Beep, beep, beep. You're like multicolored, are you?
There's a new shop selling fireworks. Have you been there yet?
I kind of enabled it to be open, sir. That's enough being there, that's for sure. Well, 7 o'clock's got to run along. Most importantly, we can finally finish a quest we started so long ago.
Thank you. I can finally return to Olga and present her with my new song.
Where have you been all this time? Don't you realize that people were actually worried?
Olga, my love, be still my beating heart. To hear your dulcet tones again, it's a dream come true.
Oh, it was very clever of me to ask for your help. Thank you for bringing Birdie back safe and sound. We artists are cursed with sensitive souls and our hearts are easily broken.
So that's how you treat sensitive souls, huh?
If you're talking about the way I speak to Birdie, everything I say comes from love. In any case, I owe you a favor. Olga shall sing for you. It's your favorite song, or so I'm told.
How would you know my favorite song?
It's not a bad song, it has its moments, but it doesn't compare to the sublime melodies that Birdie writes.
Is he really as good as you say he is?
Absolutely. Of course, I'd never tell him that. His head is already big enough as it is. Now I have a song to sing for an audience of one. I hope you feel grateful. This is a very, very rare treat, you know. Normally I only sing for Birdie or a paying audience, and I assure you, tickets to my shows are not cheap.
Thanks, but tell me one thing. How do you know my favorite song? Who did you talk to find out?
A young girl called herself Lumina. Now, Evans, if you would.
Quest complete. What's my reward apart from the song? Get a Queen's Mass, 1400 gil. Ah, a little bit of stats.
Rest inside my mind. Since the day you came, I knew you would be with me all the time we spent. What we shared was surely warm enough to know you cared for me.
This song, it's Sarah's song.
Yeah, that's right. It's always been her favorite.
I wonder if she can hear it, wherever she is.
Oh, we're barely knocked out. We get ourselves a little bit of serenading. We're here to speak to the diviners. Are we a bit late for you guys?
You have come, Savior, as it was seen.
It's because I'm here to save souls, but you... Okay, I'm talking to Diviner 2, not Diviner 1.
Savior, you have come. Your fate is in our hands. I see all the threads, past and future, and your path is clear. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has been. Our encounter has sealed the spell. Know now, you are bound by my words.
What the hell do you mean by that? Bound by your words? You think that because I came today, just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our will. That is your fate. Do not fight it.
You're just fooling yourselves. I came here today because I wanted to, not because of any spell.
Ah, yes. The illusion of free will is the spell's greatest strength. Now it is time to hear your next oracle. My eye has seen the truth. The 3 stones you must find, and bring here to us.
Stones? As in some kind of gem?
It is ordained. You must obey. Bring us the desert flames. 3 there must be. 1 is borne by a traveling merchant. 1 is found in an underground path. 1 is found on a street with many inns.
So if this spell of yours is real, I've got no choice, right? I'll go out, find those 3 gems, and bring them back to you.
The chains of fate bind you. Tempered in heaven's furnace, by no force can they be sundered. You must do fortune's bidding.
Light, are you feeling okay? Those men said they cast a spell on you. Do you think that that's true?
They're charlatans and incompetent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles, that wouldn't fool anyone.
Good to hear. They want you to find the 3 desert flame gems. But you're not gonna play along with their game, are you? You ignore them, right?
Or I could find them.
Light, you're not serious about that, are you? You know as well as me we don't have to play their games.
Well, we may not have to play their games and all that, but it seems we bumped into more side quests along the way just looking around. Well, I don't know where to get these gems. In fact, haven't I already got one of them? Underground path one, maybe? But still, let's get talking.
Are you looking for someone?
Huh? Oh, yes. Yes, I am. My 6 friends.
Did you lose them somewhere in the crowd?
They just disappeared and didn't even leave a feather behind.
Leave a feather? Ah. These friends, are they pet birds?
Pets? Absolutely not. No, we were raised together. Well, you see, the truth is, I'm really a chocobo.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I was born on a farm out in the wildlands. I was named Primrose after the flower, which is yellow, just like I was. We lived together in a cozy little hutch.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're saying that you're not human, but a chocobo with wings and yellow feathers.
That's right. Well, I mean, I was. Back on the farm in the wildlands with my 6 friends. But then one day we were supposed to move to a new home in Yusnaan. We boarded the cargo train bound for Yusnaan, and that's when it came. The chaos, I mean.
You got split up from your friends.
Yes. I haven't seen hide or feather of them since. And the very worst thing of all, somehow I ended up turning into a human.
So that's why you've been going to places where chocobos might gather, searching for them.
I had to do something. I just had no idea where they may have gone. We promised each other we'd always be together no matter what.
Right. Well, if what you say is true, it must be hard for you. I'm sorry.
Could you do me a favor? If you run into my 6 chocobo friends, could you tell them what happened to me?
First clocks and now chocobos. Well, at least I think we've seen some of them. In the Reveler's Quarter, Lightning meets a young woman called Primrose who is watching the chocobo show with rapt attention. Primrose claims that she herself is a chocobo and that she is looking for 6 chocobo companions. The girl looks human enough to Lightning, but her worry is real. Perhaps Lightning can help. Man, the side quests never end.
I really can't tell chocobos apart, but I'll see what I can do. Now you're sure they're not around here?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. They aren't all grown up like the chocobos here. We're still pretty young.
A hunt for 6 chocobo chicks. Hope, is there any way to pinpoint them?
No, not with these sensors. But I can search the city records in case anyone's reported lost chicks. Bingo! Here it is.
Okay then, chocobo chick sightings. Yusnaan Palace, a kindly sentry station in the garden. The Olga's Quarter, a hardworking man rebuilding the stage. We've got the Reveler's Quarter, a woman waiting for a date by the Cactuar statue. A friendly cloak in the aromatic market in the Glutton's... Well, two in the Glutton's Quarter, one in the Revelers Quarter. We know that one, we've seen that one. And Yusnaan Station, one there. Diligent Station Master by the side door. So let's go to the palace then, I guess.
6 reports and 6 missing Chocobo chicks. Well, at least the numbers seem to match up.
Please help me. I need you to find my 6 friends.
She really seems to think that she used to be a Chocobo. The question is, do you believe her?
No, Hope. I don't.
It's absurd, I agree. Then why volunteer to help?
I feel sorry for her.
Well, let's get looking around. There's people to talk to over here as well, and there's things over there on top of that, too. Items, medals, money, desert flames even, and more items. Well, that was good to pick up a desert flame there. Apart from that, we want to examine you. But we can't do it from here, we have to jump up. Maybe it might be time to start using some chronostasis again. We never know, we might miss somewhere, someplace, somehow. And we get a Fawn of Aggression for our troubles, another Fawn item. So I'm guessing it works in the same way. The Fawn of Courage gives us Teeth Bravery, this gives us Teeth Vigilance and Veil. For reducing 5% HP. So now that we've come to Yusnaan, we're picking up more side quests here as well. We continue onwards to find these Chocobo chicks next episode. Man, so many side quests, so little time. Let's chronostasis, and I'll say goodbye.